Jackson, are you hearing this? I literally have chills all over my body. Oh my God.
Music legend D'Angelo passes away at the age of 51 years old. He was Grammy Award winning, very acclaimed. In hip hop, we loved D'Angelo, his albums, Brown Sugar, his albums, Voodoo. Probably my favorite album by him was his last album, his 2015 album, Black Messiah. Man, great music. I feel like everyone who has come across D'Angelo's music, there's at least one song or one album that you really love. But what is very interesting to me is how loved D'Angelo is in the gaming community, like the video game community. And that's because D'Angelo had a song on what many gamers consider the best game of all time, Red Dead Redemption. I mean, this is the Metacritic all-time rankings. Every game that's ever came out, Gamers has ranked it number 9. It has a 97 Metascore. It's a dang near perfect game. So D'Angelo actually has a song that appears during the single most important part of that game. And there's actually 2 parts. So there's a point in Red Dead Redemption 2 where you take this horse ride, right? And it's a transitionary period of the game. It kind of triggers the final stretch of the game. And it's really reflective. I mean, the game is called Red Dead Redemption. It's a game about redemption. And you just feel that the story is coming to an end just based on how impactful this horse ride is, right? It's almost hard to put into words. And then D'Angelo's song comes on during this horse ride. And it just adds so much. I'm gonna let this play for a minute. The song is called Unshaken. I mean, look at her, she's locked in. This song is gorgeous. Yeah. And you know, that's quintessential D'Angelo right there. I'm gonna let it play a little bit more. Man, great song. And the thing is, a lot of people who played this game didn't even know who D'Angelo was, right? I mean, us in the hip hop community, we know D'Angelo, R&B legend, you know, Brown Sugar, Cruising, Me and Those Dreamy Eyes of Mine, Devil's Pie. See, got songs with DJ Premier. But to a lot of people, they didn't know who he was. But they heard this song and they're like, well, who is this? This is amazing. And that warms my heart a bit right there.
Oh my God.
And the thing is, this isn't even the sad part of the game. You guys probably can't see her so well because my circle's right here. But this song has brought her to tears. It's not about this scene of the game. This isn't a part of the game where something sad is happening. There is a part that we're going to show you later. But it's the song that has just moved her to tears.
The most effective music in a video game. Jackson, are you hearing this? I literally have chills all over my body. Oh my God.
I think you guys will find it interesting just how loved D'Angelo is from this very specific like gaming community. You really don't expect neo soul music and gaming to cross paths. But here we have even the Game Awards. So the Game Awards, this is like the Grammys for gaming. They announced Game of the Year and all that. They even put out a tribute today. D'Angelo, the famed R&B singer who performed Unshaken. This is literally what they know D'Angelo for, which I think it's great. The famed R&B singer who performed Unshaken on the Red Dead Redemption 2 soundtrack has sadly passed away at age 51. And then you read the comments and it's just a bunch of gamers, you know, us nerdy folk. We love D'Angelo because there's like a nostalgia attached to it. We grew up listening to his music, 20 years listening to his music. Our mom, our grandmother, someone we love may have listened to his music. They don't have this context. They have the context of one song during a very emotional point of a game they loved that he added to with one song. And they're paying their respects. The Act Man, who's one of the most popular gaming YouTubers, he says, this man sang one of the hardest tracks in all of gaming. He's referencing the Unshaken song that we just heard. He says, an absolute legend who will be missed. Here we got another commenter. They're quoting the song, May I Stand Unshaken. Man, gonna miss him. R.I.P. D'Angelo. This guy, Brandon, he says, oh man, I never heard of D'Angelo before this song. But when that song kicked in, holy crap, I knew we had a winner on our hands. R.I.P. D'Angelo. Let's read a couple more, just to give D'Angelo his flowers. This guy said this is his reaction. That's devastating. The song hit insanely different when it played in game. R.I.P. legend. R.I.P. legend. Here's the character from Red Dead 2, Arthur Morgan. He's the main character. And I want to show you guys another part where this D'Angelo song plays during this game. Again, the two single most important parts of Red Dead Redemption 2, which is one of the greatest games of all time, judged by gamers. So in short, before we get into it, this scene is basically a story about betrayal. You're a cowboy, you're a part of this crew, and then the crew falls apart. People start betraying each other. And then this is the scene where your main character passes away, right? So the person you've been playing all game, 100+ hours, the game does this twist where the guy you've been playing as all this time dies. It's wild, right? This is the same gaming studio who makes GTA. So yeah, this is one of the most consequential, most important parts of the game. It's the end of the game, really. And D'Angelo's song cues during this part. If you've played the game, you know why she's reacting like this, bro. This is a very emotional part of the game. Beautiful music by D'Angelo. D'Angelo's music adds so much to an already somber part of the game. Now, when I played this game, I didn't cry during this part. I cried, I teared, a tear fell. Like right before this part, there's a scene where you're getting chased by your former friends who are now your ops. They shoot at you, but they don't hit you. They kill your horse.
Come on, brother. Let's go. Give me a second. Come on. Thank you. Arthur!
I was like, bruh, my horse though? Oh yeah. Quickly, I just want to revisit my top 10 R&B albums of the 2010s list, right? So I made this list on March 2nd, 2019. And I was basically doing a chronology of what I thought were the 10 best R&B albums of the decade, of the 2010s. And number one for me was Black Messiah by D'Angelo. All of D'Angelo's albums are fire. Like they're all like perfect in my opinion. But I think this is actually my favorite album by him. He's got some great songs on here. When you call my name, when you love me gently, I will never betray my heart. And I just want to briefly read this little 2-3 paragraphs that I wrote. I said Black Messiah was released during a seeming hiatus by D'Angelo. His first album, Brown Sugar, was released in '95, and it took 5 years for the release of his sophomore follow-up, Voodoo, in 2000. The year 2000. It would take nearly 15 full years for the release of this third album, The Immaculate Black Messiah. Black Messiah came out in 2014. I thought it was 2015, 2014. Black Messiah features heavy pro-black themes and was even released ahead of schedule due to the Eric Garner and Ferguson police brutality riots. That's true. This is a very substantive album. The only other album released around the same time as Black Messiah that is even able to compete and combine the pro-black themes along with stellar songwriting and supreme production is Kendrick Lamar's To Pimp a Butterfly. So both T-Pab and Black Messiah, they have these pro-black themes, black forward production. Like they're drawing from a lot of historical black music, meshing it and creating modern pieces. Songs like Betray My Heart, Really Love are intimate, while songs like Ain't That Easy remind us of D'Angelo's Brown Sugar past. I really love Ain't That Easy. You can't leave me. To walk away. Y'all gotta listen to this album. When I want you to da, 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 da. Anyway, last paragraph. Although Black Messiah didn't produce any mega hit songs, it has become one of the most revered R&B releases of this generation's, with one of the highest collective ratings in Metacritic history. I don't even remember this, but we'll click on that link that I linked. But despite critic ratings, the instrumentation and lyrical content alone on this album appear immovable. The content is quality enough to live on for years, even decades from now. And that's just what happens when you speak real stuff in your music. When you speak real spiel, your album ages well, because certain things you talk about are authentic and they're relevant years from now. So let's click on this highest collective ratings in Metacritic history and see if, oh yeah, so kind of like how we looked at the Red Dead Redemption 2 and the best games of all time, how critics ranked it, how users ranked it. Red Dead Redemption 2 is number 9, pretty much the best game of all time. There's only like 8 better than it. Black Messiah is up here, number 12, 95 critic rating. This is all genres. We got some Bob Dylan in there. We got some Outkast. We got some Kendrick, you know, people I never heard of, you know, Amare. Black Messiah, I think this, I don't know if it's his best, but it's my favorite album by him, which says a lot, because like I said earlier, I got a lot of nostalgia attached to his other music. So anyway, man, D'Angelo, absolute legend, loved in the hip hop community, loved in the gaming community. Just based off of one song, people love him in the gaming community because of how much he added to an already emotional, to an already amazing game. His song added so much, it brought people to tears. So yeah, man, pay respects to D'Angelo in the comments. What's your favorite D'Angelo song? To me, I gotta give maybe 3 to 5. I gotta go Ain't That Easy. I gotta go D'Angelo's rendition of Cruising. I gotta go Devil's Pie for sure. And Brown Sugar. And that's just off the top of the dome. But all of his music is great. So if you're a gamer watching this, yo man, go listen to Voodoo, you know? This is the Voodoo album. Go listen to Voodoo by D'Angelo. Go listen to, you know, Brown Sugar. Unshaken is also one of my favorite D'Angelo songs. Unshaken is not too different from his other music, right? So if you like Unshaken as a gamer, you played RDR2, you might as well go give his other music a chance, right? So anyway, that's all I got for today. RP D'Angelo, top5rapwebsite.com. Peace.